Hey guys, it's Langston Hughes. You're now watching On the Streets with Modest Street Fashion. Come join us.
Hi, it's Alea from House of Blush. We're in Chicago today. I'm shooting with Mr. Hughes. It's been amazing. I'm really excited to see what this book is going to look like.
What do you think about the current state of modest street fashion?
I think that it is, this is the time. People, I've never seen so many stylish, not only hijabis, just like baggy clothes, layering. You know, this is the time where people are just coming out with their styles, with their personality, and it's amazing.
If you can use one word to define modest street fashion, what would that be?
I would say, in the past I might have said unique, different, but now it's so common. Like you see it even amongst, we're used to modest fashion, you know, usually just within like the Muslim bubble, but now you just see it everywhere in the street. So it's refreshing. It's just refreshing. It's nice to see.
And how does modest street fashion differ in Chicago as opposed to other places in the world?
Chicago's very diverse. So, give me a second. Let me think. I wish you asked me about New York, because I love fashion in New York.
How does it differ there?
Chicago, unfortunately, I always said was a very plain city. Like, you walk around the city, you don't have, you can people watch, but you won't see like unique style. You won't see something different. You go in New York, for instance, you're gonna see like just individual, like really creative, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like original style. In Chicago, you don't see that. Unfortunately, it's just a lot of plain people. Sorry, Chicagoans. That's just my observation. I don't know.
Hey everyone, this is Nadia Chaudhary. I'm here in Chicago with Langston Hughes for his new book that's going to be coming out next year, Modest Street Fashion. And I waited a long time, okay?
What do you think about the current state of modest street fashion? Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, social media?
I think it's revolutionary. There's a lot of styles coming together that haven't been seen together. So many things are just infusing. I really love it. It's amazing.
How would you define modesty?
Modesty? Modesty. I guess it would just simply be loose clothing and being comfortable in your own clothes, because a lot of times people don't wear such tight stuff where they just, I feel like they don't have that energy to, or space to move around enough, but I think modesty allows you to do that.
And with one word, describe modest street fashion.
One word would be fearless, because there's so many critics on all sides telling us how to dress, and you know, to pick your own style and wear it proudly, you gotta be fearless to do it.
We're at the Bean shooting with Langston Hughes, and we're really excited about the photo shoot, so hope you guys enjoy.
What do you guys, someone who would like to answer, what do you think about the current state of modest street fashion? Instagram, YouTube, the bloggers?
I think it's an exciting platform for Muslim women to show modesty and fashion, you know. It's like the American culture, so.
Someone wants to define modesty for their own idea of it, for me?
I would think modesty is you're still following the rules, but you put your own twist on it, where you've got an individuality, but you're not going too far out of what Islam asks us to do.
How would one of you ladies define modest street fashion in one word?
Fashion forward.
Fashion forward. And you?
I think it's innovative, because you have to think outside of the box to be modest and fashionable at the same time, right?
And I feel like right now it's kind of like a trend too.
Innovative. Awesome. Thank you. Chicago.
Hey everybody, it's Bella from La Bella's Closet. We're out in Chicago shooting with Langston Hughes, and it was great, it was amazing, had such a blast, and looking forward to the book.
What do you think about the current state of modest street fashion?
What do I think about it? I love it. I honestly love how it's growing. I love across the world is coming together and trying out all these new styles. It's great.
If you can use one word to describe modest street fashion, what would it be?
One word, inspiring.
Inspiring. Any last words for everyone?
I mean, I would just say everybody go out, try something different, mix it up a little bit, and keep it modest.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Fatima. We're here in Chicago. I'm shooting with Langston Hughes, and it's been awesome.
What do you think about the current state of modest street fashion?
Oh, I think it's great. It's been growing really well, really fast.
If you were to use one word to describe modest street fashion, what would that be?
Definitely on trend.
On trend, nice. How does modest street fashion differ in Chicago than other places in the world?
I don't think it differs that much from other places in the world. There's a nice mix of everything in Chicago with all different cultures that are here.
And lastly, how would you define modesty?
I feel like there's so many different definitions of modesty. For me, I wear hijab, so it's covering my hair as well as covering the rest of my body.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Amna. I'm here out in Chicago shooting with Langston Hughes. It's been a great day so far, and he's a great photographer, and I'm really excited for his project.
What do you think about the current state of modest street fashion?
I am absolutely loving it. I think it's become such a, I don't know if you want to call it a phenomenon, but I see everyone from hijabis to non-hijabis, from Muslims to non-Muslims, who are dressing more modestly, be it in maxi skirts or long loose clothing, but I'm loving it.
How would you describe modest street fashion in one word?
It's definitely interesting.
Interesting is good. Interesting is very good. And how do you define modesty?
I define modesty, for me personally, it's the way that I behave and the way that I portray myself, but for each individual, it's unique to them. From clothing to how you were brought up to any sort of behavior, all of that can be included in modesty.
Hi everyone, my name is Miriam Abdullah, and we're here in Chicago shooting with Langston Hughes for Modest Street Fashion.
What do you think about the current state of modest street fashion?
I think it's a lot of fun. I want to say evolving, but I feel like that's a very generic answer. All fashion is evolving, modest street fashion is too, but I think it's so much fun to go down the street, see a bunch of Muslim girls wearing something that's modest but still really cute, really fashionable, and very fashion forward. And I think it's sort of like a fashion show without having to pay to get in or having connections to get in, and I think it's a lot of fun.
How does modest street fashion differ in Chicago than other places in the world?
I think Chicago modest street fashion is similar to other places in the world, but I do think that a lot of bloggers and YouTubers are based in Chicago, and that's what makes it really cool and really special to me because I am from Chicago, and it's sort of like that connection to the fashion world without having to go somewhere big like New York or LA or Milan or Paris or something, so I think it's really cool.
Let me ask you, what's your definition of modesty?
I think a lot of people have different definitions for what modesty is. For me personally, I think it's being covered but not looking like you're drowning in clothes or looking like you're wearing a potato sack or something. I think it's really important to keep modesty in your fashion but still look cute. So, covering yourself from head to toe isn't necessarily what modesty is to me. I think it's covering what you're supposed to be covering, like your hair or, the cleavage or the butt or something like that, but still maintaining that sense of fashion.
Hey, it's Isra from Chicago. We just finished wrapping with Langston, and I have my friend Tahani here as well. And we had such a great time. It was an awesome photo shoot. Probably the best experiences. Can't wait for this book to come out. I think it's such an amazing, I think I used amazing a lot. It's such a, give me a word, guys. We're
Awesome.
gonna edit this out.
Fresh, dope.
Fresh. It's gonna be a fresh concept, fresh look. I'm so excited to be inspired by everyone else's get-ups and fits. I'm really excited.
Actually, we're not gonna edit that out though.
All right, that's fine.